I'm about to do your Sagittarius March 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Sagittarius, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Sagittarius love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Sagittarius reading for you. Now, let's get on with this Sagittarius reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you here in March 2021, what they're thinking about you, and what their beliefs are about you. Then we're going to take a look at what their intentions are toward you in March 2021, as well as what their most likely actions are going to be toward you. Then we're going to finish the reading off by getting you some advice from the universe on how you should best navigate the situation with this person. Now, keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the energy of the collective of Sagittarius people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for, which means that it's not even possible for this reading to resonate with literally every single Sagittarius person on the planet all at the same time. And it's even possible in general readings like this for energies to get flip-flopped and reversed around backwards. So you just got to take it as it resonates, and regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, these cards are ready to talk to you, so let's get started here, and let's start by pulling 3 cards for how does Sagittarius's romantic person of interest really feel about them here in March 2021, please. Let's get 3 cards for Sagittarius's person and how they really feel. I'll be danged, that card that jumped out while I was shuffling, I showed it to you. We got it again. Let's get 2 more. How do they really feel about Sagittarius in March 2021, please? Okay, let's get 1 more. How do they really feel? All right. Okay, well, on the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Now, this is Capricorn energy. This is about teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something great. What you would be building together here would be the 10 of Pentacles, that stable home life where no one wants for anything, where everything's stable and abundant and prosperous. So that's what they're feeling about you here. In their feelings, we have the Hermit, the 10 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. Now, the Hermit is Virgo energy. This is an energy of withdrawal, isolation, going internal to do some soul searching, to do some deep inner reflection, some deep contemplation, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here as far as this teamwork and collaboration. It looks like we got a problem, though. I mean, right under that, we have the 5 of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about focusing on these 3 cups that have been spilled out, and all the love and the emotions that have been spilled, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. Not really focusing on the 2 upright full cups that are right behind them. So this is telling me that their focus isn't really in the best spot here. They're focused on the past, which means they're going to feel what they felt in the past. If they're focused on something that they've lost, they're going to feel that loss. If they're focused on something they don't have, they're going to feel that gap in their life. And that can cause them to miss this 2 full cups, this opportunity right behind them. So it looks like we had some sort of a problem here in terms of you guys working together as equals on something, building something together. Your person's got sadness and remorse about it. It looks like they're in hermit mode about it. The next card in their energy for what they feel for you here in March 2021 is the 10 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a heavy burden being carried here. This is a heavy burden that your person's carrying, or they feel like you are in this state. One of the two. You just got to take it as it resonates here. I'm feeling more like it's your person that's got the sadness and remorse here. Your person's in hermit mode. They're carrying this heavy burden. Now, this is a 10, and in tarot, 10s represent completion. So this is the completion of some heavy burden that they're carrying. So either they're spending some time in hermit mode and they've been able to lay this burden down, or they're rapidly approaching a place where they're going to be able to lay this burden down. Or maybe not, because we've got the 8 of Swords here in their feelings for you too. This is Gemini energy. This is like being stuck in their head about something. It's like thinking about it on this repeating loop in their mind over and over and over again. Not really sure what the safe step to take is here. We see them shining their inner light down on something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward because they're carrying this heavy burden and they're not sure what to do moving forward. So much so that they can't stop thinking about it. They can't get their mind to shut up about it. They're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. That's their feelings. What are this person's thoughts about Sagittarius in March 2021, please? Oh, never mind. Here we go. Well, come here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is a card of wish fulfillment. So they're thinking that you are their wish fulfillment, which could be why they're in hermit mode, feeling burdened and not sure what to do moving forward. It looks like something has happened in this connection between the two of you. Your person is still thinking that you're their wish fulfillment. But the 9 of Cups is also an energy of like, almost like a singles energy where it's about being like emotionally happy and emotionally content in and of themselves, not needing someone else outside of them, external to them, to get their happiness from, not needing someone or something external to them to get their sense of love or worthiness of love. I'm feeling more like they're viewing you as wish fulfillment here. We have the Fool next, right underneath that. This is card 0 of the Major Arcana. It's the very first card of the Major Arcana, first card of the tarot deck. That 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. So this is like a new beginning in something. This is about taking that blind leap of faith, not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before they take that first step, not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before they take that first step. It's just having that blind faith to say, screw it, I'm going for it, jump off the cliff and figure out how to grow their wings on the way down, figure out how to work this as they move along. We've got the Page of Cups right underneath that. Pages are messengers and cups are about love and emotions. So this is news and messages of love and emotions. This is like either an apology or this is them expressing their feelings for you. They're thinking about these things here, thinking that you're wish fulfillment, thinking about taking the leap of faith in expressing how they feel about you here. It looks like they're going to be doing that because also in their thinking is this 8 of Wands energy. This is Sagittarius energy. Second fastest moving energy in the whole deck. This is like rapid back and forth, passionate communication, rapid forward movement on something, rapid forward progress on something they have a lot of passion and desire for. So that's where their thinking's at. Also in their thinking about you, Saggy, we got the Moon, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. Now the Moon is fears and worries and anxieties. So they're doing a lot of thinking about you in terms of expressing themselves to you, and they have some fears and worries about that, a little anxious about it. The Moon can also represent something being hidden in the dark, as in something that they don't see, or something that maybe some sort of a secret that they're keeping. Maybe the secret that they're keeping is how they feel about you and how they're viewing you as wish fulfillment. I'm feeling more like, though, they're having some anxiety about this. Could be why we're seeing them in hermit mode, why we're seeing them in this 8 of Swords overthinking type of an energy, why they're feeling burdened about all of this stuff in terms of building something together with you. I'm thinking they're wanting to approach you on that and they're just feeling some anxiety about it. We also have the Magician in their thinking about you. This is in card 1 of the Major Arcana. This is a master manifester. This is someone who's got all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources. everything they need to manifest or create from nothing whatever it is their will desires. It's about using the will to create the world around you the way that you want it to be. So this tells me that your person is thinking about this enough that they're actively manifesting some connection with you here. Yeah, definitely so, because we have the Ace of Cups next. This is a new beginning in love and emotion. So your person is viewing you as wish fulfillment. They're actively trying to manifest this new connection with you. They're just having some fears, worries, and anxieties surrounding that. Possibly something that they're thinking that they don't know about you. Could be that too. Now, what are this person's beliefs about Sagittarius in March 2021, please? What are their beliefs about Sagittarius? Okay. Let's get two more for their beliefs about Sagittarius. Well, in March 2021. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have that Page of Cups again. News and messages of love and emotions, expressing feelings. They believe that they need to express their feelings to you, and they probably think they need to do it pretty quickly. Again, second fastest energy in the deck, Sagittarius energy. Rapid back and forth, passionate communication. Communication about feelings and emotions. Rapid forward movement. We have the Wheel of Fortune next. This is divine timing. This can represent the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can be a fated event. This can be a change in luck and fortune. This can be the universe or the divine turning that wheel in the background, trying to make sure things line up the way they're supposed to. That way what's supposed to happen actually does happen. Wish fulfillment right underneath that again with that Nine of Cups, more Pisces energy. Now with this Wheel of Fortune in terms of zodiac signs, that can represent all the fixed signs of the zodiac. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. In their beliefs about you for March 2021, Sagittarius, we have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So we got a progression going here, 1, 5, 8. A lot of fire out here too. This Ace of Wands, this is, again, a new beginning. I see that new beginning with the Fool card that we saw a few minutes ago. We've got number 1 here with the Magician. He rules over all the aces in all 4 suits of the deck. We've got the Ace of Cups here, a new beginning in love and emotions. Now we have the Ace of Wands, a new beginning in passion and desire. We've got more passion and desire here. This Five of Wands, this is Leo energy. This is, fives are conflict. So this is like an internal conflict for your person. In their beliefs, they're internally conflicted about what it is that they actually want or what it is that they believe that you want. That could be what they're not able to see, what's hidden in the dark from them. They're not sure what it is that you want out of this, which could be why they're feeling stuck in their head. This is an internal conflict your person's having where they're pulling themselves in multiple different directions in terms of their beliefs about their desires or their beliefs about your desires. Kind of struggling within there. And we have the Eight of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is an energy of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away from something. The person in this card's walking away from 8 full cups of love. And they're doing that because they're not completely happy. They're not totally fulfilled with what they've got. They believe there's something more out there for them. So they're walking away, going down a brand new path, kind of like we saw with that Fool. Going down a path that leads them toward their own emotional happiness, their own fulfillment. They're going off in search of their 9th and their 10th cup. So, now this is either your person is internally conflicted here about, do I start this passionate new beginning with Sagittarius, or do I just try and detach from this because there's some stuff I don't quite know. I'm feeling anxious about it. I'm feeling worried about it. Doing some soul searching. I'm stuck in my head. This is like a big heavy burden to me. Part of me wants to express my feelings and do it like really quickly. The other part of me is like, I'm too afraid here. I don't know what to do. I might just detach from this and walk away. Or they believe they need to start this passionate new beginning with you. They could believe that maybe you are internally conflicted about this, that you are pulling yourself in multiple directions, and maybe you are stuck in your head about it and don't know what you want out of this connection. That could be what they don't see. And part of them maybe is afraid that instead of getting this passionate new beginning with you, you might detach and walk away. So they're not sure what to do here. That's their feelings, their thoughts, their beliefs. Let's take a look at what their intentions are going to be toward you here in March 2021. What are this person's intentions towards Sagittarius in March 2021, please? Give 3 cards for their intentions towards Sagittarius, please. One flip over in the deck here. Oh, I got all 3 flip over in the deck here. Okay. Huh. Well. This kind of fits along with the reading I did with Jen from Gen TV Tarot yesterday. Bottom of the deck in their intentions, we have the 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. This is, 2s are about decisions, like choices that need to be made here. This is like a 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy, like going back and forth on something, not really sure what to do. Like, do I or don't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Weighing the options here, looking at the pros and cons, trying to figure out what to do here. So they're intending to weigh their options out and try and figure out what to do moving forward. It looks like we got them being single here. This is the singles card, the 9 of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. This is like with you, without you, in spite of you. I'm stable, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I'm totally self-sufficient. I don't need anyone to take care of me in this physical 3D reality. I can do that all on my own. Doesn't mean they want to be all on their own. It just means that they're capable all on their own. Oh, I see. I think what they're intending to do is like weigh their options here between being single and coming into some sort of a union with you here. This 3 of Cups is Cancer energy. This is usually an energy of being reunited and celebrating. If you guys haven't been together before, this would just be an energy of coming into union and celebrating that. We have the 4 of Pentacles here, more Capricorn energy. This is like an energy of holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let go of it. And then at the same time, trying to be emotionally detached with this King of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is someone who's very smart, very analytical, very logical, rational. Also someone who's very fair. They're not really interested in the emotions behind what's going on. The King of Swords is emotionally detached. He does not consult his emotions when he makes decisions. He's only looking at what he can see in front of him. He's looking at the truth and the facts of the matter. And he's going to use the truth and the facts to make the best, most logical, most rational, most fair decision for everyone involved. But then we've got the Star next. This is again a card of wish fulfillment. We've seen the 9 of Cups twice. Now I've got the Star. Your person is viewing you as probably the one for them, which might be why they're so torn here. We've got an Ace of Pentacles underneath that. So this is the 3rd ace now. I've got the Magician looking at me right here. He rules over all the aces. This is some practical, tangible opportunity presenting itself. So I think your person is wanting to present some opportunity with you here. And I feel like they're wanting to do it pretty quick here. In their intentions, we have the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. So this Knight of Wands is the 2nd fastest moving knight in the deck. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action on something that your person's got a lot of passion and desire for, which looks like you. Looks like they're intending to rush forward quickly and passionately in your direction. Now, we've seen that 2 of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck, that 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of an energy. We've got this 5 of Wands here, that internally conflicted type of an energy. One part of them wants this and one part of them wants that. I mean, these two go together pretty close together. This is a similar type of an energy. This can be a wishy-washy, in and out type of an energy, like rushing in all passionately one minute, changing their mind, rushing out, going all passionately somewhere else the next minute. This could just represent that your person is intending to rush forward toward you very quickly with a lot of passion and desire. That's kind of what I'm feeling, though, because we got this King of Wands next, Sagittarius energy. Sometimes this can represent Leo, but this is usually Sagittarius for me. This is someone who knows exactly what they want, and they go after what they want with this bold, passionate, fiery determination. Like the King of Wands, he doesn't take no for an answer. He doesn't let obstacles get in his way. He doesn't let things stop him. He doesn't give up. He sees things through all the way until the end, and he almost always gets what he wants. These two cards, especially being together, represent your person has a lot of passion and desire for you, and that's a big part of their intentions, this passion and desire. I'm looking at, like in the last row in their beliefs, I've got 2 Wands cards about passion and desire. Directly under that in their intentions, 2 more Wands cards. So there's a lot of passion and desire out here. The final card in their intentions toward you, Sagittarius, is the King of Cups, Pisces energy. This is kind of almost the opposite of that King of Swords that we saw. We saw that King of Swords where they're trying to be emotionally detached, not let their emotions get involved in this decision making whatsoever. Well, the King of Cups doesn't play that way. He consults his emotions when he makes his decisions. He's emotionally balanced, emotionally stable. This represents your person has a lot of emotions for you. The King of Cups, though, he doesn't let his emotions cloud his judgment. So he doesn't necessarily express his emotions. He doesn't always tell you how he feels, publicly broadcast what's going on in his feelings. He's got feelings for you. He just may not be outwardly expressing that. I think your person is conflicted bigger than shit. They want to rush forward really quickly with all this passion and desire. They know what they want, but then on the other side of that coin, they're like, but I think I'm just going to keep it to myself. I think they've got a lot of fears and worries and anxiety about what it is that you want, what you're going to say if they present this love offer to you. They're in their intentions, they're like back and forth about it. They're not sure what to do. They're weighing their options and they're trying to figure that out. Now, what are their most likely actions? What people intend to do, what they actually end up doing, sometimes don't always match up. So what are this person's most likely actions towards Sagittarius in March 2021, please? Let's get 3 cards for this person's most likely actions towards Sagittarius in March 2021. What are their most likely actions, please? Let's get 1 more. I think your person's got a lot going on in their head. I really do. I've seen 2 different cards try to jump out and kind of half-ass show themselves to me and then go right back in the deck, and now they're not wanting to talk. What are their most likely actions, please? Let's get 1 more. I said 1 and now I get 3. So they go from not wanting to talk to like now they're just spilling their guts. See what I mean? They're internally conflicted. Okay. Yeah, they're internally conflicted bad. Most likely actions. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups yet again. So again, news and messages of love and emotions. This is about expressing feelings toward you. They're likely to go, they're intending to keep their feelings to themselves, but they got all this passion, and I don't think they can overcome that. And I think they're most likely to express their feelings to you. Yeah, it's just a matter of time until they express their feelings to you. They're eventually gonna summon up this inner courage to like take control of the situation, take charge of the situation. This is Aries energy. This is, again, a master manifester energy. We've already got the Magician out here. This is someone who's got all the abilities and resources to put together a plan to get what they want and then actually execute that plan to get what they want. Yeah, they're just in this period of time right now with the Seven of Pentacles where they're thinking about it. They're taking stock of this whole situation. Is this going to grow into the Ten of Pentacles that I want? Is this worth me investing in and taking this risk on? Or should I just cut my losses and move on? Your person's internally conflicted like crazy right now. They have a lot of passion and desire for you. They have a lot of feelings for you. In their most likely actions, I tried to get 3, I got 5. They didn't want to talk at first, and then it's like they spilled their guts. So I'm expecting that's what's going to happen. It's like they're trying like crazy to keep all of this contained and keep it inside themselves, and they're looping and looping and looping in their mind about it. But it's a heavy burden, and we are at the end of that heavy burden. So I think at some point here soon, your person's just going to go and just spill it all. So in their most likely actions, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and Judgment. So this 5 of Pentacles, this is Taurus energy. This is an energy of abandonment, being cast aside, being left out in the cold, or potentially feeling like they're not good enough. I think that might be part of their problem, is they might have these fears and worries and anxieties, maybe because they feel like they're not quite good enough for you. I'm not quite certain. Or because they have some abandonment issues from the past. Someone else has left them out in the cold at some point. Someone has walked away from them at some point, and that's created these fears and worries. That could be why we see them in hermit mode here in their feelings, why they're overthinking all of this, why we've seen that Page of Cups show up numerous times, and then them still be intending to not express their feelings. They're definitely internally conflicted, either because they don't feel good enough or because someone has hurt them in the past. Next, in their most likely actions, we have the Knight of Swords. We've already seen this Knight of Wands, second fastest knight in the deck. Now we've got the fastest knight in the deck. So we're accelerating the pace here as we move on. So this is rushing forward and speaking the truth on something, rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action. Your person is clearly undecided about what to do. We saw that 2 of Pentacles, that juggling energy, do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I? Now we got them rushing forward, speaking the truth about how they actually feel, expressing their emotions to you, taking decisive action on something. I think what has been holding them up is this 7 of Swords. Now, this is Aquarius energy. Sometimes this is an energy of trying to get away with something, being sneaky, lying, cheating, stealing, deception, things like that. I don't feel that right here. This feels more like not wanting to be hurt, like self-preservation. That's the whole reason the dude's stealing the swords. He doesn't want to be hurt by those swords. So he's stealing them to make sure that he can't be hurt by those swords. That's what I feel like's happening. Your person has been hurt in the past. And now they're like, I don't know what to do. Screw it, I'm going for it. We already saw the Fool energy. They're rushing forward, speaking the truth, possibly about not wanting to be hurt. But then at the same time, we've got this Page of Pentacles, news and messages of some practical, tangible opportunity. He's carrying the Ace of Pentacles, which we saw at some point in the story on the bottom of the deck. That opportunity that your person was wanting to present to you. Well, here they are presenting it to you in their most likely actions. This can also represent planning for the future. And the final card in their most likely actions is Judgment. This is a card of your person passing their own final verdict and judgment on something, as in making some sort of a final decision. We've got this very decisive energy here in the Knight of Swords. We've got this decisive energy as in the decision actually getting made here. I think they're done with this juggling here at some point very soon. It's just a matter of time until they take control of this whole situation and express their feelings to you. Now that is your person. Let's take a look at some advice from the universe for you on how you should navigate the situation with this person. What should you do? What should you not do? How should you kind of play this in a way so it's going to work out best for you? What is the advice for Sagittarius about how to navigate the situation with this person here in March 2021, please? Okay. Pretty easy. Well, three major arcanas here. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is Aquarius energy. This is usually not such a great energy. This is some sort of a painful situation. Fives are about conflict. Swords are about communication. They're about thinking. So this could be a conflict in your thoughts, like you having some negative thoughts about yourself, about this person. This could be a conflict in communications, like some sort of an argument, bitter words being spoken, using words like weapons, tongues like swords. Some sort of a painful situation. Now this can also represent wanting to walk away from some painful situation here. And tell me you're internally conflicted too. Because we got a Four of Pentacles next, Capricorn energy. This is an energy of holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let go of it. Another Four. Four of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This is either like you being emotionally discontent, as in like not fully happy with what you have here, so much that you're daydreaming about this other thing that might bring you more happiness, more fulfillment. Or this is a love offer that's already on the table between the two of you and it just hasn't been accepted or rejected yet. It's just kind of been left hanging here in the air. Or this is you thinking about making a love offer, or your person bringing this love offer into you finally, and you being like, well, creating a painful situation for you because maybe you've got something you're still holding on to, so you're not sure what to do about this love offer. And it looks like you get stuck in your head about it. Eight of Swords, which we saw in your person's feelings for you. Maybe your person's already made a love offer here. I'm not quite sure now. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. Telling me the same story, just a little bit different perspective on it now. In terms of your actual advice, Sagittarius, you got the World, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Fool, and the High Priestess. We got three major arcanas here, including something very interesting. We have the World. This is the final card of the major arcana, like the very last one. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. So this could be telling me that you've had some sort of a painful situation from your past and a piece of you still holding on to that, which makes you not quite sure what to do about this love offer. In fact, kind of gets you stuck in your head about it. But this looks like an opportunity. You just have some fears and worries and anxieties about it. And I think you don't want to be hurt either. It was Seven of Swords for you too. So this is in both of your energies. Well, this is the ending of that cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. In terms of zodiac signs, this would represent the four fixed signs: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Yeah, that's what's going on. Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. You have some sadness and remorse about your past. You too are focusing on these three cups that have been spilled out. The love and the emotions that have been spilled out. The time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. And because of where your focus is on the past, on what you don't have anymore, you're probably feeling those low vibrational feelings. But you also are not focused on these two cups that are behind you. These two full upright cups of love. Some opportunity here, potentially for a new beginning in love and emotions. Next in your advice, we have the Queen of Swords. This is Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. This is an energy of speaking the truth on something, and it's also an energy of cutting off the things or the people that no longer serve you. I'm feeling like it's time for an ending of the cycle of this pain from the past, whatever it is that you're still holding on to about that, this causing you this sadness and remorse. It's time to cut that off. Ooh, I just got goosebumps really bad. It's time to cut that off. Next in your advice is the Fool. Card 0 of the Major Arcana. Beginning of the Major Arcana. I said this is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Well, here's that new beginning showing up. Ooh, goosebumps really bad again. Woo! This is about you not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before you take that first step. You not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before you take that first step. This is about you having that blind faith to just say, screw it, I'm going for it, jumping off the cliff and figuring out how to grow your wings on the way down, figuring out how to work this as you move along. And then we have the High Priestess. This is she who knows. This is your unconscious mind. This is your intuition. This can represent you getting divine guidance in this connection, intuitive hits about this connection, gut feelings, seeing signs or synchronicities, or having dreams that give you signs about this connection. In a love reading, this can tell you that this is a connection that's deeper than just something physical. It's deeper than just something emotional. This can be a divine type of a connection here. I feel like you're being intuitively guided here to cut off whatever this stuff is from the past, whatever this pain is from the past. It's time to end that cycle. Stop focusing on that. Cut that completely off and just take the leap of faith. That's at least what it's telling me. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, then click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Sagittarius love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.